Everyone. Good afternoon to you all. Good evening to you. Good morning to you. Happy Sunday. Okay. So I believe you already seen the our topic. Okay. This topic, this emergency broadcast, it's uh it's very, important. It's crucial. So I just have to. Okay. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Miss Mary Shan. How are you doing, Mary? Thank you. Happy Sunday to you. Good evening. Good evening, dear. Thank you for joining. Okay. Yeah. So, this topic, we have to address this topic, because uh, awareness is very important and can save us, a lot. Awareness. Yeah, happy Sunday too. Okay. Thank you all for joining. Thank you all for joining. When you talk of this, postpartum after, childbirth, to many of us, is like a joke, but this is no joke. This is no child's play. And I really have to address this. And I have to back it up, okay, with, a credible source, okay, so that it's not just my opinion, okay. So we are going to learn. I'm telling you, some of us do not have certain opportunities, and you that do not take it for granted. Information, they said, is power. But if you acquire informations or have informations and you don't utilize them, that information, it's pretty much, irrelevant. Okay. When you have information, the reason of having information is for life not to take you unawares. The reason of having information is for readiness, to prepare for, you know they call it unforeseen, right? Unforeseen situations, unforeseen circumstances, and at the same time, okay, to be uh a blessing. Okay, I will use the blessing, but pretty much it is to be resourceful to other people, around you, so that when things are, going on, you can actually be a great resource, to other people. Very, very important. Okay. Yeah, thank you, Miss Goodness, for joining. Thank you, baby. Thank you, ma'am. Miss Martins, how are you doing? Thank you for joining. Thank you. Happy Sunday. I'm sorry I took you all unawares, but I just have to, treat this topic, okay, with a backup, okay. That's to make it credible, so it's not just, like I said, my own opinion. So we're just going to move on, okay. Let's I hope you all, went to church, whatever, where in that church, I don't know, but maybe you worship from home. I don't know. Either way, but what matters, like we will say, is your relationship with your maker, that strong relationship. So, Father, we thank you. Again, we've come, Lord, to deliberate with understanding and your own wisdom, for we know you are with us and will always be with us, because it is our agreement with you, Lord, in faith. So, Father, we thank you for bringing us, this new week. We ask you to bless our week for us, bless and anoint our week and weeks to come. Bless our day and days to come. May our week bring us opportunities, favor, and every good thing, Lord, that life needs to be, or to have values. We thank you and we continue, Lord, to depend on you. We ask for your wisdom. We ask for your many blessings, that we continue to become better version of ourselves every day of our life, that we continue to live this life of purpose, continue to be resourceful to others, that we continue to be relevant, continue to be a blessing to others. These are many more we ask. Amen. So thank you all. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, Miss Olua Bomi. How are you doing, ma'am? Okay, now let me start, okay, by clarifying this. And like I said, I have to use, a great resource, okay, studies to back up this. Now, many of us don't believe that postpartum is a reality. It is real. The reason is because we are not informed. Remember, new moms, a lot of things, new moms, many things took them unaware, and many things are still taking them unaware, for the new moms. Then for like some of us, that have had, babies before now, a lot of things took us unaware, and sometimes when things are happening, you don't know what it is. Okay. And because of that ignorance, you were not, you couldn't help yourself. You couldn't know what you need. But awareness is important because awareness will make you more prepared. With awareness, when things come, you already know. So it will be easier to handle. You can, control certain things because you are aware. Okay. But you see, when something you have no clue, sometimes it might even lead to blame, blame or self, like blaming yourself, and those are not good for one's mental health. Okay. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And you're beautiful too, baby. Thank you. Okay. So this, okay, so let me get it from here, postpartum. Okay. I get some stuff on the, I have it here on my computer, on my phone. Now, it means the time after childbirth. So what is this? Okay. Is this real? Does this really exist? It does. Okay. Now, a study says what? It is a time after childbirth. So it has to do with the childbirth, right? Most women get baby blues. Most women get baby blues or feel sad or empty within a few days of giving birth, right? Okay. Now, for many women, the baby blues go away in 3 to 5 days. This is not the same with everybody, okay? But to many, it goes away, okay, 3 to 5 days. And that is why we expect everybody, to be like us, because our own didn't last, or because we didn't notice it, or because we had support, that helped us not to feel the impact. Okay, because there are things that actually help people with that, which we will still, talk about. But I'm just shooting for this not to get to 30 minutes. I want this video to be less than 30 minutes. Okay. So it says what? That many women, right? Oh, for many, not all. So for many women, the baby blues go away in 3 to 5 days. If your baby blues don't go away, or you feel sad, hopeless, or empty, it could be anything. These are just, examples. Okay. You feel this empty for longer than 2 weeks, you may have postpartum depression. Does it make sense? Does it connect? Sometimes that is why I tell us, okay, resources are available. Utilize resources. Take advantage of resources. Make use of resources so that things don't take us unaware. And again, it's not about us. For us that have female kids, we will be able to be resourceful to them. It breaks my heart that many female kids are just suffering in marriages, especially once after first child. It breaks my heart. The reason is simply because they are ignorant of certain things they are suffering. They are innocent of certain things they are suffering. They are going through things they are ignorant of, not because they are bad, not because they are crazy or anything, but they are ignorant. They are helpless. And these things needs family support, husband support, family support, and people around them, to help them go through this phase. So it says what? If does not go, okay, or someone still not feeling empty, or feeling I'm not mom enough, still kind of, some kind of feelings, guess what? It says what? You may have what? Postpartum depression. Is this real? It is real. That's one resource, okay? I'm gonna give you another one. Now we get to the second one. It says what? Depression suffered by a mother. A mother, okay? I'm not talking of, because there are other depression, when you come to psychology, okay? There was an article I wrote. There was one article I wrote sometime, okay? And I wrote article on this, okay? And there are a lot. And that is where you even know that this thing actually affects kids, that kids actually go through this. There are a lot. There are so many awareness. There are a lot of awareness, and most of them, we don't know. We parents don't know. We are ignorant, and if we don't prepare them, guess what? Those children, they will still grow up and be ignorant again, okay? So count you a blessing. Count me, a blessing of being resourceful of things like this, because this is a big deal, okay? Now, it says what? That suffers from a mother following childbirth, typically arising from the combination of hormonal changes. When you are just by yourself, you can just have regular emotions. You can handle your emotions depending on your capacity, your emotional capacity, your emotional intelligence, okay? But we can never take that fact that it is our emotions that makes us human. We can never be stronger than we are, no matter how strong, be you president, be you Kiriwi Nwachukwu, be you anything, okay? We are all humans. And guess what? So life might hit us a certain way unexpectedly, okay? Our emotions set in, okay? To some people, because of that awareness and the growth in us, not because we don't receive it, but because of awareness, the growth, personal development, right? We'll be able, because already you know what it is. So your team now is, how do I get off it? How? Okay? So you will not become that problem solver. So you navigate through it and get off, okay? But someone that found themselves there, don't know what to do. Guess what? This woman will come out in the morning. They can't even feel like to take a shower. In the morning, they can't even feel like to drink water, okay? In the morning, they can't even feel like to brush. In the morning, they don't even can't even feel like to see someone. They don't want to socialize. Everything in their life will just be okay. These are not normal. These are here challenges. And that is reality. But when we are aware of these things, okay, once we perceive it, they say challenge to succeed. So we'll be able to, fight through, okay, we'll be able to navigate through so that we don't get stuck. Because when it happens, you get yourself off, okay, you'll be good. But when it happens, you are stuck, okay, and then it lasts, okay, for a period of time. That's when it becomes a concern, okay? So it says what? Combination of a hormonal, when you are just by yourself, okay, we might have deficiency of this and that, which, you still, because you have your body, it's just you get over it. But as a new mom, during the pregnancy stage, your body go through different stages, okay? Of doing what? Developing a human, doing all of those, and then the baby will come. The body there are changes, and those are hormones, okay? So those are what? Hormonal changes. So we have those changes. And now, after that, your body needs to stabilize, okay? The body needs to stabilize. And in the process of that body stabilizing, something that took a woman 9 months, do you think it's going to take that woman 9 days just to be fine? That is no. Okay, the woman needs time, okay, because of those changes of 9 months, hormonal imbalance, hormonal changes, okay, it still needs to set back. If we remember back in the days, okay, when a woman have a child or have kids, if we all remember, there is something that happens. That woman just reflects back. That's a new mom. They don't allow her to cook for a certain period of time. If I can remember back in the days, it's actually 3 months. This woman will be taken care of for good 3 months. The mom will come. Sometimes, if the mom is even coming, they will come with the girl's younger siblings, and then neighbors, co-wives, everybody. That's when we have honor and dignity of life. When life has the honor and dignity, for woman that had birth, you will even see another person do like yam hots and all of those. They call it Jimmy and all of that. All those hot. So this person will bring it. This person. In with open mind and everything. But now, even if someone brings to us, we are uncomfortable. And guess what? It's affecting everybody, both who we are suspecting and who is suspecting us. Hi, God, can the world actually get back? Can the world actually get back? Father, we need it. That is, by the way. So what am I talking about? That woman, a woman, okay, will not go to work, right? For 3 months, they will give her that maternity leave for good 3 months. But do you know, in this generation, most countries, okay, I'm not going to say all, but most countries, even with a woman that has baby, through a C-section, all you have is 6 weeks, and you are returning back to work with his car, with what, it doesn't matter what that is. You are returning back, So back in the days, this woman will not allowed to cook. The woman will not allowed to do pretty much nothing, but just the caring of the baby. Take time to breastfeed the baby, take time to nurture, take care of the baby, take care of yourself. Why others around this woman, will be pampering this woman, caring, family support, friend support, environment support. Who can ever beat that? Who can go wrong with that? Nobody. You can't go wrong with that. Support system is a powerhouse. But unfortunately, all these things are nowhere to be found. And they are nowhere to be found. And guess what? The repercussion, the consequence, this negative effect is falling on someone, So these are hormonal imbalances or hormonal changes, and we cannot deny that fact. Okay? And then it says again, psychological adjustment to motherhood and fatigue. You are by yourself. All of a sudden, you now have to become mom. You now have to direct. You now have to teach. You now have to redirect. You are now trying to be a best mom. You are now trying to, shower baby and do all of those. You try to see the one. Oh my goodness. And this is one of the reasons, I tell people, when you see a new mom that is not getting it right, please provide a solution. Provide help constructively, even on social media. If you see a woman that is not wearing the child, for example, for people that get their kids out there, if you see a woman that is not wearing their child, a socks, and the child, you feel the child needs, to be worn that, you can, I know people are busy, okay, but you can just, if you're going to make that long this, you can constructively send that to inbox. If you cannot send it to inbox, it's okay. But if you're going to put it on the comment section, do it constructively. You may think they are not seeing those. I tell you, they see most of those things, okay? Respectively, okay? Ma'am, this baby is so, is still young, I think, you might want to be, putting socks on her, during the days because of this. Then after that, you can just put, that's my opinion though, or maybe I think it helps. Just let's contribute, not something that the woman will even read and it add more, to that woman. But let it be something that the person can read and be able to extract information. You have impacted life. You have helped. When we see new mom, most often they are going through challenges. Most often trying to become good mom, trying to be your best. And some of them do not have any kind of training prior to the time. You see that? So there, I just want us, as long as and as far as by the grace of God, some of us on this course, and especially with women, okay, that has value, dignity, and honor to this earth of this world, I believe when we know better, we can do better. And I just want us to start developing this habit of, just making a difference, impacting life, no matter how little. Okay? Let's learn to build. Let's build this habit of building, okay, than opposite. Okay? Then another thing there is this, the postpartum again. The time that begins right, that time, you see that begins right after a woman gives birth and lasts about 6 weeks. You can see that some go away within 3 to 5 days. Some extend even up to 6 weeks. And the some can actually extend longer, depending on how that woman, the support system this woman have. Okay. I'm gonna chip this to one of whatever going on there. I don't want to mention the name here because I've already decided no. But let's see this from a different angle, and it was the reason why I posted what I posted yesterday. Let's not forget, this lady had a baby, right? And this baby, from even through the pregnancy at the hospital, from the day they were coming back from the hospital, this lady continued to have a screen, camera, everything. Oh my goodness. Let me tell us, that lady is a strong woman. I mean, can we just be human? I am not paying attention to her water mouth because I'm not, yeah. But guess what? There is another option, another way I am seeing it. I am looking beyond. When fear fails us, when our emotion fails us, we will be vulnerable to who we are not. It is possible. The only difference is that there is camera taking every of her actions. If they can take camera of you and I, okay? If they can take camera of you and I in our down moments, we might see that we are not holier than her. That is because, like I said, I have a certain, there are things I play in life. I reflect a lot and I talk to myself a lot. I am very intentional in this life. I am not perfect. I am not close to perfection, but guess what? I am very intentional. You see that thing I don't want you to do unto me, that you will do me, that will hurt me. I will do whatever it takes, everything within my power not to do that to you. It takes discipline. But over a time, it becomes part of you. And when it becomes part of you, it becomes easy. And you will feel awesome within you at all times. You will be living this life of fulfillment. Because they will say in Igbo, nobody's heart takes less. We all want good. We all feel good with good, positive energies, positive people, good people around us, right? So we can as well, extend that to others. In our own little way. I'm not asking anyone to just turn around 247, but we can be intentional and gradually get better, So please, okay, this is real. When we see that lady, if I am going to with what she's doing, if I'm telling you, condemn that lady, I will do it over and over and over and over and over and over again. Guess what? Is that a solution? No. Is that going to solve anything? No. I can only just, hurt more. I can only just impact negatively. Okay? And like we say, nature has its way of, rewarding everyone accordingly. You see that? Sometimes it's not easy to withstand what they're doing, But this lady, you see that lady, I will not be part. I wasn't happy with everything, and I am still not happy with everything, but this lady needs support. They have to give this lady at least 1 month to go on a break. And while on that break, that lady needs to be taken care of. A new mom there are some rejuvenating, there are some things you will see, especially with a breastfeeding mom. She will be kid. There must be changes, but seeing a woman like that, after breastfeeding, each breastfeeding, it is actually good because you are giving baby sucking everything out of you. You know, that lady, after each one, even that support to the extent that after even each breastfeeding, someone has to hand the water to her. Just drink water, and then before anything. Another thing is sleep. She needs sleep, 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 sleep. That woman needs to go not less than 1 month break. Her hormones, they are messed up. And the earlier, the better. The earlier, the better. This depression of a thing, if it is not managed properly, okay, because it has different levels, it has different stages, okay, different stage. When it is not managed properly, it will escalate. It will, extend over a period. If it lasts, it will get to, another level. And then if you, continuing it that way, it will keep, okay, increasing until it gets to a place. I pray, even if it's a ski, you see this thing they are doing, even if it's chasing cloud, some of us can see beyond, okay? Even if they are chasing clouds, okay? The truth remains that that woman needs help. ASAP, as soon as possible. Whether clouds, whether anything, that woman needs help. And not just help, with enough support system. And they have to be intentional. And they have to excuse that woman for not less than 1 month. That woman needs sleep. She will sleep, get up, feed the baby, attend to the baby and all of that. They should excuse her sleep so that she can quickly recover from these changes. And I will still recommend, okay, this video, I will still recommend they get her some good supplements. Some things we are losing. I'm doing some things we are not supposed to do, both on time and, on time and all of that, okay? There are deficiencies. There are things, okay, that she's been giving out that she don't actually, get back. She's taking without depositing. Guess what? She needs some good supplements. Food may not do certain things, okay? That's why supplements are good. She needs, here they call it prenatal. I don't know if they have it and all of that, but she needs care. That is, by the way. So what are we trying to say? Let's not undermine the power of this, okay? These challenges after birth. Like I said, okay, which we say here, yeah, to some people, 2 to 5 days, it goes away. That you won't even know, but that does not mean that it does not exist. To some of us, we have parents that are there and some siblings and maybe husbands, everyone around you. So you won't even know the powerhouse, okay, supersedes whatever that thing could be. That's just the only reason. The only reason is that your husband is very supportive. The whoever that comes around is supportive. If there is no one supportive, your husband has to be intentional, right? And ready, your friends as well, any good person, anyone that loves you has to be supportive, okay? So what it will do, it's either it's just going to reduce that or it will make you not to go, okay, like that, not to get effect on you. So it will just be blissful, okay? But that doesn't mean it does not exist, or maybe one way or the other you didn't experience it. But what? Your support system was able to do what? To enforce, like that enforcement, okay, was there for you. So I'm just going to end here. But I just want us to know whether you're married, whether you know anyone, whether you are still potential, you're still going to marry, whether you're already married and all of those. Please be resourceful to anyone around you. Be resourceful to even the family you are going to build. It is not easy. Family is not easy. Family is a vocation, and devil is very intentional to this vocation. And one person cannot do it. It takes two. One person, you can't give 100%. And if you're giving, no matter how best you're giving, and the other party is not giving, it's not going to be effective. It will not be effective. So readiness, let's prepare, let's be resourceful both to us and to others. I believe this help. I'm just gonna leave you all. So from me to you, I will say happy new week and happy Sunday. You all have a blessed week. I love you all.